But let's just get this clear, yeah. You played their B team.
I
You
know,
played
I
the
know.
B team. I've never seen United fans get so happy in my life, yeah.
But yeah, as you know, Jamie Vardy, he's banging in the goals. He's smashing that Red Bull before the game.
I hope he
And-
has a shitload of those Red Bull cans, man. So he's got a couple of wings under his belt, man.
And I think for this game, we ain't got time to be waiting for players to find their feet. We need to put some more points on the board, especially with where we are in the Premier League right now. Red Devils, I got a question for you guys. Will Ruud Van Nistelrooy go out with a bang in his final game as interim manager, or will Jamie Vardy with Leicester and Co spoil the leaving party? Let me know your thoughts down below. Let us know what you think's going to happen in the game and drop your predictions. I'm joined by none other than M Flows for today's episode.
You already know. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back, you know. Feeling all rusty, but yo.
I don't know if it's good to have him back, but we'll carry on anyway.
Oh God,
It's a big game. It's a big game. Ruud's last game, as we just spoke about a little bit, and you know he's got a chance now to leave an impression before Ruben Amorim comes in. What do you think's going to happen in the game?
You know what? Ruud's done exactly what he was there to do, really, which was steady the ship, get some confidence going back in the team, get some confidence and a feel-good factor going around the club and the fans as well. And he's done literally exactly that. First game, obviously, against Leicester in the Carabao Cup, and he got a good result. But let's just get this clear, yeah. You played their B team.
I know.
their B team. I've never seen United fans get so happy in my life, yeah. You beat their B team. Chill out, lads, yeah. Of course, this is a Premier League now. They're going to play a lot stronger of a side, and it's going to be really interesting to see how you guys deal with their threats. And let's be honest, even though at the age of 36, 37 years old, I think it is, their biggest threat is going to be none other than Jamie Vardy.
He's a big threat. I agree. Seasoned professional, and you know what? I got nothing but respect for the guy, but I hope that he doesn't score against us.
I do. I hope he slaps a hat trick.
But yeah, as you know, Jamie Vardy is a complete shithouse. In the last game against his opposition, he's pointing at his Premier League badge and he's saying, "I've won a Premier League. What have you won?" Obviously, we know he won the Premier League with Leicester. Nobody thought they could do it, and it shows. You know, he had the chance to leave Leicester when he won the Premier League, but he stuck with them, and it's like he never left. He's banging in the goals. He's smashing that Red Bull before the game.
I hope he has a shitload of those Red Bull cans, man. So he's got a couple of wings under his belt, man.
Yeah, I know.
Run you guys ragged.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fiery. We know he likes to rustle some feathers and get under players' skin. But let's see what happens. Obviously, talking to Jamie Vardy, I don't know if he'd be the greatest player in terms of being a good fit for Manchester United right now, but he's someone like he's the right mold of somebody that we could use up front.
You know what? That is actually a great point, because you guys up front right now lacking goals, and even at his big age, he could come in really and do a fantastic job over there. He's a leader, experienced, takes games right by the scruff of the neck, and it's really like chalk and cheese between your front line and obviously Jamie Vardy, and how he leads and takes action, scores goals for Leicester, really.
And you know what? Dealing with Jamie Vardy, the other thing I want to talk about in today's video is Manchester United's defence, because obviously it's a big one. It's a big game. Ruud's last one. He'll want to go out with a win, but it all depends on our defence. Matthias de Ligt got rested midweek. Martinez also got rested. He came on for a few minutes in the game against Polk in the Europa League, but they should both be fresh for this game.
I hope they ain't.
But they should both be fresh for this game. and been looking to deal with the problem that is Jamie Vardy, as well as the rest of the players. But we'll come on to them in a little bit. But, I'm hoping that they are fresh for this game. And with Dilip being rested, I'm hoping that, he can deal with the threats that Leicester pose. So we're going to get into my predicted 11 now, because I want to talk about a few of the players in there who I've picked. So on screen, as you can see right now, I've gone with Ahmad on the right wing. As of now, Ruud Van Nistelrooy's come out and he said that Ahmad's a concern for Sunday, but we're going to try and get him fit. I really hope he's in the squad, and because we're going to need him. Simple as that, because he scored 2 goals in the Europa League, and it was a good 2 goals, 1 header and 1 beautiful strike. So we're going to need him. I've gone with Hoyland up top.
Really, no sexy.
Nah, I haven't seen enough from him because, he's still finding his feet at the club. It's his first season. And I think for this game, we ain't got time to be waiting for players to find their feet. We need to put some more points on the board, especially with where we are in the Premier League right now. And then I've gone with Rashford on the left because, again, he was rested midweek. So that's maybe with Ruud thinking of this game, having this game in mind, with resting Rashford. So I think he'll be back in the starting 11. And then I've gone with Bruno in the 10, as usual. Captain, not going to be dropped. That's his position. That's where he likes to play. But the change that I have made, I've gone with Eriksen in midfield alongside Casemiro.
Really? Like, especially after like the last game, like with Casemiro and Agate playing together. I thought they played like really, really well.
I agree. It was a good game, but we need someone else who can find that killer pass. And we know Leicester are going to be looking at Bruno. They're going to be trying to stick 2 players on him, pin him in, not allow him to get any time on the ball. And if that's happening, we're going to need someone else who can play a pass. And, with Casemiro, he's going to have his defensive duties where he's going to have to cover the defense now and again. So maybe he ain't going to be looking forward to be playing those passes. So I've gone with Eriksen. I've gone with same defense that we've had recently in the Premier League because I think this is our set defense now. It's the best available that we have. And I've gone with Mazraoui, Matthias de Ligt, Lisandro Martinez, Diogo Dalot in defense, and Arna in goal, obviously. This is our defense now, and we're going to have to deal with the threats that Leicester have. So let's get into some of those threats. I want to talk a little bit now about Leicester's tactics and what they might do for this game. As you can see on screen right now, they like to line up in a 4-2-3-1, very attacking. They like to rely on their wingers. We know they like to rely on Jamie Vardy. And, when they are attacking, they could line up something like this. As you can see from that, it's 2 banks of 3 with the 2 midfielders in Buonanotte, Mavididi in front of those midfielders, packing out the defence, making sure it's compact, making sure that if they were to concede a counter-attack, that they're ready for it. And again, at the same time, they're also ready to counter-attack themselves because they'll be occupying those spaces in midfield, in attack, and they'll be ready to switch at any moment in time. The players that I want to watch out for this game, as you can see on screen right now, Buonanotte and Jamie Vardy. Obviously, we've touched on Jamie Vardy, but I think Buonanotte is going to be a major player for us.
His
to watch
link
out
up
for.
play with Vardy is absolutely amazing. Like, they do have a great wavelength, and the way that they just bounce off each other, I know that they're going to cause you guys some serious problems if they turn up on Sunday.
It's gonna be interesting to see how we deal with it. Obviously, we spoke about the defense. We spoke about the attack. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think down below. Let us know what you think is going to happen in the game. Let us know who you think is going to score a goal. Drop a comment down below. We're going to get into the fun part of the episode now. We're going to talk about predictions. So let's get straight into it. What's your prediction for the game?
You know what? Yeah, it's a sticky one because I feel like United have got like this feel-good factor about them, and honestly, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. I'd rather
Good.
Mate, I've never. You know what? Yeah, the last couple of times we've done our episodes, you've come in and you're like, literally like this shit. Don't even want to record any content. We've been a bag of balls. But of course, like you've come in today and you're happy, and you know, rightly so. You know, when your team's doing well, you're gonna feel good about yourself. Now, of course, going back to the prediction, I'd probably say I think it's gonna be a 1-1. You know, I could see with you guys being at home, Ruud's last game, I could see you guys really going out and getting that first goal. But then I can also see Leicester coming back and scoring one. You know, I do think Jamie Vardy is a certified shithouse, and I can see him or one of the other players getting onto the score sheet really and making a right nuisance of themselves. So that's what I think. What about yourself?
So, as you know, it's Ruud's last game. He's going to want to go out with a bang. He's going to want to, you know, leave some sort of imprint on the team and show Ruben Amorim that, you know, he will be a good assistant coach to have in and around the squad. So I'm pretty sure that he'll want to leave an impression. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win just because, yes, I know we beat them 5-2 in the Carabao Cup, and you're going to say we're playing their second team, but it does play an effect because the players will know that they can beat this team, whether or not they're making changes or not. And I do think that Ruud is going to want to leave an impression
You're a bit optimistic,
before the international break.
3-1. 3-1.
Those were our predictions for the game. That was a match preview. Let us know what you think down below. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. See you later.
Yes, sir.